boots on the ground, putting it down. Get up, 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 get up. I got something to tell you I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's best-selling author Mickey D with The Scoop. I want to thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be on your electronic device. Thank you very, very much for your support of The Scoop, my friends. As you know, we're a show about your entertainment and your education. I'm not a stockbroker. I'm not a money manager. I'm not a financial advisor. I do talk about your cannabis and CBD and marijuana investments. And I've been writing about it since the inception, my friends, since day one. Nope, I'm not a newbie here, my friends. I've been writing about it from the day things really started, since it was before companies could even get an audience in Canada, not in America. I'm talking about in Canada. I remember being in rooms with people like Bruce Linton and Cam Batley, Bruce Linton for Canopy Growth, and Cam, before he left Canopy Growth over to Aurora. These guys couldn't even get arrested, man, in 2016, 15, 16. These guys couldn't. But now the business has blossomed, my friends, and you are on the right track. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button, and we'd love to have you on board, my friend. Hit that bell so you can get your updates. If it's your first time hearing me, I want to make it right for you. I want to make it right for you, my friends. I'm an author. I'm not a money manager, like I said, and I'm not a stockbroker. Consult your stockbroker. If anything you hear on here you think is shady or anything, or there's not that stock out there, or this is not going to happen, or that's not, consult your stockbroker before you make any type of decision, my friends, because I'm not the one that advises you on that. Like I said, I'm an author. I write books. My books, Make Money Online with Cannabis Stocks, where I list over 40 stocks. I also have a strategy in there you can use in any market for the rest of your life, my friends. As you know, we wrote about stocks. We wrote about Aurora, Canopy, Aphria early. We wrote about these companies when they were pennies on the dollar. Right now, we invested in these companies, and that's what we did, my friends. That strategy in there will cover you well for the rest of your investment career. Books like Marijuana Today, Vanadium and Uranium Tomorrow, companies you can get in early, Hold and Grow Rich, my friends. This is a mini book, but it does list those companies. It lists those marijuana companies. It lists those uranium and vanadium companies. And it also has a bonus section in the back where people are talking, oh, hey, you should be gold stocks, 10 gold stocks in the back. Very, very good stocks, my friends. One of our latest books, How to Start a Marijuana Investment Club. My friends, you can get these on Amazon.com. You get the audiobook, the paperback book, or the ebook. You can also get them on Ingram Sparks. You can go to your local library. Go to your local library. Order the books by Mickey D. Order the books. You'll get them free. They'll come right on in. You can get them at any library. That's any library. Talk to the librarian. Just tell her Mickey DEE and tell her to order any of the marijuana books you would like to read them. Investing in medical and recreational cannabis, buying before, during, or after legalization. A lot of good companies, my friend, in this book that you really need to know about, especially since we're going through this reset, as it seems like, in the cannabis industry right now. Stocks have been cut way down, 30, 40, 50, 60% down. You have a golden opportunity. I'm going to tell you about a move that I made this week that's really, really a big move for me, and I'll tell a little bit about it. For the industry, and it could be a big move for you also. Promising medical marijuana and CBD treatments. My friends, as you know, we are not allowed to advertise in America. It's still federally illegal. We're going through changes right now, trying to get that changed. So there's no way I could really advertise to you. So I do it on my show. And who is the leading writer of books in America in the world on marijuana? Moi. Largest indoor and outdoor marijuana farms in the world. Talk about what's going on right now. Italy, we talked about Italy before Aurora went over there. We talked about all these different countries, man. Latin America, what's going on in Italy, right? Italy, what's going on in parts of Europe, other parts of Europe right now. There's a lot going on. What's going on right now? They're, like John Nigerian said at a recent seminar, he said they're growing weed in the Congo, man. Marijuana, the African marijuana gold mine is out there, my friends. Richmond O'Sullivan meets Wall Street. That's a great book. As you know, Bruce Linton went over there a couple years back, just wrote a $10 million check on a company. There's other companies out there right now. Supreme Cannabis is out there. Freedom Leaf there's a lot of companies out there in Africa right now looking around. Investing at any age, start early or catch a mega trend is out there, my friends. Lot of good books under Mickey D. You can just take a look, my friends. This is about your education, my friends, and your entertainment. There's books out there. We can't advertise, my friends. In America, we can't really do what we want to do in America. So I have to come directly to you and let you know, hey, these books are out there, man. You can find them on Amazon. You get these companies, get exactly what's going on. Rough week, though, my friends. Rough week. It was the worst bear market. This is the worst bear market that we've ever in the history of marijuana stocks right now. This is the worst, my friends. This cannabis, these stocks they've been cut in half. You had MedMen deal was off this week. Yeah, big deal. They were going to have all these. Now MedMen's stock has tanked, of course. Hexo implodes on earnings miss. Hexo's boom down on earnings. Jeffries come out to cut the prices in half of a lot of these stocks. These stocks are on sale, my friends. There's blood in the streets right now. You may have, who knows? I mean, somebody still may come out and cut them in half of this half. So we may be looking at, we got Canopy under $3. I don't know if we're going to see under $3 again for Canopy, but Aurora at 38 cents. I don't know if we're going to see 38 cents again for Freya under $1. I don't know about all that. Those were the good old days, my friends. 2016, but we are at 2017 prices. So the prices are going down. Before we had that big run in 2017, 2018, before we had that beginning 2017, 2018, before we had the big run, my friends. Yeah, we are at those prices right now. But my friends, those were the days when companies could get easy money. Easy financing was going on out there. In the marijuana growth industry, everybody they were throwing money at these companies, left and right. My friends, that's stopped. And some of this debt financing that these companies have been doing, the prices where this stuff has to go and hold in order for this stuff there's some issues out there. There's some real serious issues out there. And you got companies that they need their stock price to be up much higher than it is right now, my friends, in order for them to be able to do some things and exercise some and these debt, for some of this debt to turn into money. You want to be able to cash it in, lack of a better, and cash it in and get some money. And you have people like Aurora that are in a little hot water. Nelson Poltz may be able to do something with them, and they may have to do something. I don't know what they're going to do, but I personally, my friends, I did make a move this week. Now, as you guys know, Innovative Industrial Properties, we caught IIPR 17, 18, 19. We were accumulating as a teenager because we read Make Money Online with Cannabis Stocks, and one of the 40 stocks that was listed in here was Innovative Industrial Properties as a REIT and as a dividend payer, right? So we read this, so we were able to go when the stock started rolling up 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, $140. We were able to see, and then as it came back down, we had our stops in place, and some people were stopped out 120, some people stopped out 100, some people were stopped out here, there, 80. Some people haven't stopped out yet. Some people are still riding IIPR as it does its thing right now. So I'm out right now, but I made a move. I picked up another stock that I believe will do very, very well, my friends. I started buying a NASDAQ marijuana stock. I started buying GW Pharmaceuticals. GWPH on the NASDAQ, my friends. This stock, I believe at $108 or so, it kind of bottomed out or so. And when you look at the technicals, there's support at certain areas. There's a little resistance going up as we go to I've told you 110 basically to 120. I believe once we get over 120, 122 or so. I believe we're going to fly. Now, November 5th is when their earnings come out. So the consensus target on this thing is about $224. So there's plenty of room here, my friends. And, rather than catch one of these stocks really that's has not really a lot of future in there. And I'm not talking about our baby knockouts, because these stocks, take a Tilt Holdings, for example. At Tilt, people ask me about Tilt. You still like, of course, no, we got out of Tilt at like 99 cents when it passed $1 or something. Look at the videos. We got out of Tilt and we followed it a little bit, but we got out of there. It's 34. This thing is down to what, 20 cents USD, 30 cents or something? No, that doesn't count as they fall. That's not a baby knockout. Baby knockouts are when we catch them early and they rise. That's what we're looking for. Once they fall and once they go into their own little thing, they're not a baby knockout anymore. But my friends, GW Pharma has the only drug approved. And remember, Epidiolex, it was the only drug approved by the FDA. And they'll be moving on. They just got approval to sell in Europe. So as they sell in Europe, that's going to be a good thing. Their earnings may even double, triple. They'll be going up based on their earnings. And I did list just the other day. I did a video on those companies that will be around, that can hang around, that you can, on the upturn, when stocks go up, when the bull market arrives, those stocks that are making money, those stocks that are making some sort of profit, or they're on their way to being profitable, those companies are going to stand out. And there are people saying, well, there's going to be 100, there's going to be 200, these 200 companies are going to survive. No, they're not. There's going to be very few companies survive, my friends. There's going to be maybe, I would give it maybe, 25 to 50 companies may survive this thing. And it's probably going to be a lot less than that once it's over and done with, say in the next, 5 to 8 years or so, when this thing is done. There's going to be a fewer companies there. But my friends, this week, the message I want to get to you is I did buy GW Pharma. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit subscribe, my friends. We'd love to have you. This is, if it's your first time hearing me, you're on one of the other social platforms, because we've just been to YouTube exclusively for the most part. But we're going to be going to these others so we can try and, do what a lot of these other people are doing. Basically, I'm not trying to keep up with the Joneses, because I don't have that kind of time, my friends. As you know, I've got a family, and I'm a pawpaw, man. And as me and Mike know, this is our time of our life, man. You don't have a chance to be your granddaughter's not 3-4 years old forever, So you got to really spend the time with them and put forth that effort to be a good parent, to be a good grandparent, as many of you know. And then there's some of you that my demographics. Oh, what's going on with Russia, man, in the Ukraine? That's the I was looking at the analytics, right? Russia and the Ukraine, they listened to my entire video, and the other countries, like the United States and Canada, that could be 5 to 10 minutes or so. But they listen to the entire video, which is cool. I don't know. What are they looking for? What are they waiting for? Something, or what I would say the wrong thing about the president or something? What they listen to and I found it. I don't know. Russia and Ukraine. I love you guys. You guys I guess are monitoring everything in America. Because I'm a little guy. I'm not, we're a small, I guess we're influential though, huh? We're influential. We're a small knit group, loyal group to one another. And we look out for one another. And I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. But it's interesting. It's interesting, my friends. But with that said, my friends, like I said, the consensus on GW Pharma, $224 price target, and it's at $114 now. We'll see where that goes. Personally, I think we'll have a 300 spot on it in about 18 months or so. That's my belief. Once Europe starts selling and once things start going on, And anyone that wants to, if you want to get, say for instance, 300 shares of a little stock versus getting 5 shares of a company like, a GW Pharma, do it. It's your money. You get with your, if you see a stock that you think is a bargain right now, like a stock I've been telling you that's going to zero for a long time, like Wayland Group or something like that. That's maybe 5 or 6 cents now, and caught a little flack a little while back when I said it was going to zero, but we'll see where that goes. Some of these other little companies that are going to straight zero. And I'm not being funny or anything when I say that, my friends. But let's be realistic with one another. Let's keep it real. One thing we do on the scoop is we keep it 100, okay? Now, you've got a company that has all these so-called assets. They've got a farm, but they don't have anyone to sell it to. They don't have any money. They can't get any financing to get equipment to. But we have a farm. We have some land. And, you've got all these loans and you've got all this money. Where are you as the market tumbles and no one wants to buy you because of all that baggage you're bringing to their company? You're bringing a lot of baggage. We've had companies in this business implode. And look at CanTrust. Why wouldn't anybody buy CanTrust? All that baggage? Sooner or later, when it gets down to 45 cents, you'll have people considering. But all that baggage, you'd just rather, if you have a decent company, you'd just rather wait till these guys go to zero. Just wait till they go to zero, man. You don't need to do anything right now. If you're an executive and you're in that position right now, it reminds me, I'll have a video coming up. There'll be some of you guys out there. I know you're looking for executive positions and you're looking for, bud tender. You're looking for just opening positions in these. A lot of companies out there. A lot of companies are doing really, really decent. They're on the right track. But then there's some of these companies that are just out there scamming, man. Just straight scamming. That's where your education comes in, my man. I'm telling you, that's where it comes in. You need to know. You need to know exactly what's going on. The country has rocks. All they have is rocks and sand, and they're going to tell you they're going to grow, outdoors, and you'll know right away because you read. They can't grow a rose in that part of the world, let alone marijuana. Maybe hemp will grow anywhere, but don't tell me you're going to be the biggest. Don't say it, because my people are educated and they know, and I want to thank you guys for that, because I see you correcting people on all these other boards and stuff, man, checking them. I appreciate that. Every time you do that, thank you very, very much, man. You're the unsung heroes of the scoop. And I appreciate it, because I've seen you out there checking these people and getting these people straight. You guys, have a great weekend. I've been a little long-winded. I got to go out to this jumper area with my granddaughter. We're going to have a lot of fun today. Thank you for watching The Scoop. God bless you. If this is your first time joining, go ahead and follow. Go ahead and subscribe. Do your thing. We're going to be on top of this, my friends. We'll be knocking on the doors. We'll be kicking doors. We do that physical thing like a master during the .coms back in the day. We're going to be doing technical analysis. We're going to be doing fundamental analysis. We're going to be on top of this. If a company doesn't have any money and it doesn't have any way of making any money, that's not our type of company, my friends, okay? And like I said, the big move this week, I took a little dab of GW Pharma, GWPH on the NASDAQ, and just a little feeler out there, and we'll see how it goes. Tight stops, my friends. Do not, because the market is going down, and we all think sooner or later it's going to come back, which it is. You're going to go up 100%, 200%, 500%. Have a game plan, my friends, and use stops on these stocks, or you will lose your money. God bless you. Take care of yourself and your family. The next video is coming up. I will have links for you for the books. Take care. I love you.